Oh, we're good. What's going on, party people? This is Lex We here. We're back at it. We got another one here for you guys. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely a pleasure having you in. If this is your first time, we talk that talk. We talk about spirituality. We talk about you. And pretty much what made you you. So therefore we're talking about you. You know what I'm saying? Like the tangible aspect of you and the intangible aspect of you. So, you know, and in a nutshell, to me, that's why spirituality is part of your life. You can't dissociate that from it. But anyway, so that's why every time when I try to let you know what I talk about, it's you, man. Let's talk about it. That's right, motherfucker. You're here for me to talk about you. hmm So let's get into it, man. So, and of course, if you're coming back, you already know, get a plate. You know what I'm saying? Get yourself situated. Do what you do. You know what I'm saying? But the only thing is, make sure you got to respect the glass that you drink out of, though. I'm saying you can't break a glass that you drink out of, man. What you doing? You got to respect it. Mhm. Other than that, nigga, you good to go. You feel me? So, in my last video, I talked about your perception of God and how it pretty much influenced you and how major that is in your life. And based on how you're looking at God, and that's how your life is going to be. Let's just say if you believe there's a paradise, you got to behave a certain way because you believe in God that way. You know what I'm saying? And so you're gonna have a certain behavior. And someone who says, let's just say, fuck God, there's no God, right? I mean, but you could still see if we were to take there's no God, we're taking God out for you, then you'll just see it's really your perception that's dictating your life. Even if there's something that's outside of you, but the perception is still coming from you. You know what I'm saying? And that's a vicious cycle. That's why you are the creator of your life. That's why no matter how, let's just say, humble that you may think that you are, by saying there's a God outside of you, or how much you may try to belittle yourself so somehow you can make this God big, guess what? That understanding comes from you. Comes from you. So even if you think you're being objective, but it's still subjective, it would have to come from something that's not you. If it's going to be objective, you know what I'm saying? So now, what motherfuckers are doing by manipulating your ass is they're trying to get you to think the way they're thinking, and that's pretty much what it means to be under a spell. You see what I'm saying? And that's what slavery did to us in so many ways. I mean, I don't know why I'm even going there. I mean, originally that's not where I wanted to go, but it's just to show you the different aspect of your mind and how it is truly the mind that is shaping your life. Whether you want to talk about God in the picture or God is not in the picture, it still comes from you. How do you want it? So now, when you understand that power about you, and that's what The ancient was trying to let us know. Those were the clues that they were trying to tell us. You are the master. That's why they're telling you master your life. Mastering your life is to master your mind. Oh my God. I'm just giving it to you in a whole different space. But you gotta catch on to it though. Or let it chisel. Let it marinate. You see what I'm saying? Again, simplicity reveals the master, man. I'm swagging out here. Feel like I'm looking good, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling myself. God damn it. Can you tell the love that we have between us? You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, man. You gotta align yourself with yourself. That's what the whole thing's about. So the bright ones, or the ones, the enlightening, uh, whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? The bright ones. We're just gonna keep it at that, right? With the bright minds. You know what I'm saying? So there are the ones illuminating others, and that's what the message is about. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving you the fire, giving you the spark to wake you up, for you to become your own flame by you aligning yourself with your true self. You know what I'm saying? You became your own flame. You know what I'm saying? You became vibrant. You're vibrating at a frequency like that God enjoys, meaning you being in touch with different aspect of yourself. And that's what the whole thing is about. You know what I'm saying? But for you to do that though, the one thing that the church was actually able to do, or Christianity for the most part, not only to convince you, you know what I'm saying? That's why, what I'm saying, they convinced you. Aha, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I want you to act a certain way, or you're gonna be burning in hell. That's the greatest story ever told, to be honest. Because motherfuckers go for it. They just go for that shit. Just to show you how, like, kids, how baby the mind is. Those minds are. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna be burning in hell. So now there you go, choosing, going for God. They convincing you. They're really pimping you. You know what I'm saying? You being pimped, man. I'm trying to tell you, yo. I'm saying I can't make you a housewife, but I'm not trying to let you know you a hoe, though. You for the streets. I'm trying to get you to be for the divine, nigga. You can't be for the streets like that, man. You're getting fucked out here. I mean, it's unbelievable to see how people just fall for that shit. You're gonna be burning in hell, so I want you to do this. Oh, I don't want to be burned in hell. This shit is crazy. Once you get to see it for what it is, and that's the whole awakening process is all about. That's why your freedom, or for you to be saved, meaning for you to come to term with yourself, to become the Buddha, which is the enlightened one. You need, knowledge. You know what I'm saying? You guys are, you know what I'm saying? Shit, you guys are falling for fairy tales, man. God damn. Y'all motherfuckers are falling for fairy tales. That's crazy. The boogeyman's coming to get you tonight? I'm the boogeyman, motherfucker. What? This is insane. But they were able to do it, and still, it's still working. That's pretty much the whole interpretation of mind control. That's what it is. Now, the ones who are trying to get you to awaken, they're telling you to control your own mind instead of letting somebody else controlling your life. And that's the whole process of becoming the one. So when we talk about the matrix, understanding what's happening for you to wake up. Do you see what I'm saying? And Christianity has successfully, let me just, flip that a little bit. Let's talk about something else a little bit, right? That I was thinking about, right? It's crazy how the church or Christianity, it's like they separate your physical body or desires, you know what I'm saying, with your spiritual life. That's separation right there. Now, got you to look at that other side of you as being bad because you are physical. You know what I'm saying? When they're telling you not, I mean, we're going to talk about, desires too. In fact, that's where I'm going with this shit. You got to have that desire, baby, that devotion. Well, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Still that fire in you that's pushing you. But anyway, I'm going way ahead of myself here. I'm shit. Because I've been in perfect union with that, right? So now you're on, I mean, it becomes your fuel. But anyway, let's get back to what I was talking about. I'm getting ahead of myself. Chill, Onion. Chill. I'm on my bullshit. So check this out, right? So it's do you notice, like, if you remember those movies, I don't know if they're like Chinese movies or, but always a dragon where there's two missing pieces that have to come together, right? So when they separate your body from your mind, that's exactly what they did. They separated your body from the mind and they threw away that one piece that was not valuable. That's what that represents, which is your body. And now at the end, what you think was, what I'm saying, valuable by itself needs to have the body for them to become at their greatest, or, what I'm saying, to manifest or to bring back whatever the fuck what they say in their movies. But I'm also telling you too, that's what it is. Because now you got to understand, by you, when you remove your physical body, let's just say your desires, good or bad, I don't give a fuck, like sexual, good or bad, right? When you remove that part of you, what also is happening to you is, and that's why you will never be the same, or you'll never, attain your highest state of mind without connecting those two together, is because now you become one-sided and it's not complete. Oh, we're gonna talk some shit. The cause and effect, when you negate your physical aspect, You become there's anxiety. It's like a motherfucker that do not do sex, right? I mean, there's certain pressure that you know what I'm saying, especially if you used to have sex before. Do you see what I'm saying? So if we're using that same sex example, that could explain a lot of shit, saying why these motherfuckers are fucking little boys and doing all that shit, but they're not complete within themselves. The reason why they're doing that, you know what I'm saying? It's like sooner or later you're going to explode, man. When you're not being yourself, you're being so fake. Like sooner or later, man, when you put on a smile just to please other people, sooner or later, or maybe at your house, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna have a breakdown, nigga. I'm telling you. Because it's not, it has to express itself, right? And the way that's gonna come out is gonna be through the fucking breakdown. You know what I'm saying? But if you were to unite the two, it would be flowing. And that's what the harmony is about. So what I also wanted to tell you too, well, the point that I really wanted to make that I didn't make, I kind of go, you know what I'm saying, talking my shit, but that's coming back to me now, is that when you neglect certain part of yourself, you fail to recognize what you really want to. In other words, you never seen niggas telling you, yo, I don't know what I want to do in life. I mean, but that's because they don't know who they are. They've been so many different other things, but not them. And that's what I talk about when I was talking about earlier, and that's what my whole, foundation is based on, understanding society. But most importantly, showing you, helping you to align with yourself. And that shit started at a very young age. You learned how not to be yourself. So everybody's living their life based on what they should be instead of who they are. So from the jump, we're already robots, man. This shit's crazy. Like a bunch of I robots out here. You see what I'm saying? And that's talking about us. And that's also where the whole sacred geometry comes in too, depending on how you're looking at it. So all of those different sciences are talking about the same thing, but they have different interpretation of it. And as a scholar, for myself, you know what I'm saying, is to bring all of that shit together and giving it to you in a human form, which is your experience that you're going through now, which is me telling you, listen, this is what happened to you. This is how you've been living your life. In other words, everything that I'm talking about here, I got to give it to you, you know what I'm saying, the way you could take it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what the Masters does. You know what I'm saying? And this is why this is a representation of my mental, of my mind, of the God that I am. You know what I'm saying? We're going the distance today. Taking you guys for a trip, man. I hope you love it though. Come on, man. You're gonna get all this shit. This is a total. This is this fucking exclusive package that you're getting over here. So it's fully loaded, baby, in all aspect too. You know. So, in so many words, also, I'm also describing our mysterious side. We are all mysterious, and that's what the Uga in Haitian voodoo, or in voodoo, or Haitian voodoo, yeah, you could say that. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker's a priest, not a sorcerer. You know what I'm saying? I mean, well, that's those movies. They work for the community. You know what I'm saying? They're giving sights to the blind in all different aspects. Economically, socially. You know what I'm saying? They're healers. You know what I'm saying? Giving you advice on so many different levels and also healing you physically. You're a doctor, a shaman, all them niggas. Come on, man. I'm just that modern day, all of them niggas. Or now I'm dealing with your mind. I'm getting surgical with you. Oh yeah, we're going a distance. So by removing that part of you, the biggest thing that happens when you neglect your desire, like I was saying, is that you'll never know what you really want. Because what you got to understand about desires, they're not good or bad. They're just desires. Now it's your responsibility to either make your desire work for you or you become a slave of your desires. Oh, we're going in for a minute. You know what I'm saying? So desire is the fuel that guides us. But when you remove yourself, that part of yourself, then you don't know what you want, which is your desire as well. Not even as well. I mean, your wants or your fucking desires. They make you good or bad. I don't give a fuck. But like I said, not all desires are equal. You got to pick and choose. You know what I'm saying? I could desire to talk shit about somebody, right? Or I could desire to just read a book. If I were to, if I had that Will Smith itch about wanting to smack somebody, that's a desire. I could just be like, yo, Jada, fuck you, bitch. That's another desire. So they're not equal. And he's saying fuck you to her. You know what I'm saying? Take a joke, bitch. You ain't got to smack nobody. But since her smack or her joke wasn't funny to you, so then you got to react this way. How do you want it? Oh, we're talking some shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to call him a pussy ass nigga or a bitch ass. Oh, that's what a bitch ass is, a bitch nigga. He's both of them. Like I'm a divine feminine, but that nigga's on a whole different level. He's a divine feminine too, but the horse side of us. You know what I'm saying? Those are those bitches who are giving us bitches a bad name. Now I get you what your motherfuckers are talking about now. I get it. So again, I wanted to clarify that too. Oh shit. I always think about this story every time I talk about this shit. But anyway, when we talk about a divine feminine or divine masculine, it has nothing to do with sexes or gender. We're talking about, the spirit that animates you. There's a certain spirit that animates everybody. Like a divine masculine could be a female or a male. You are driven more by your intellect. You're trying to make sense of everything. You're always taking action. That's why you have your feminine that are feminine, and then you have your feminine that's also masculine. Meaning they could have a pussy, but those bitches gotta, hey, we gotta make moves. That's the spirit that they operated by. We would call that a divine masculine. Has nothing to do with the sex, but how they move, how they operate, how they function. right? So by me referring to myself as a divine feminine, meaning I know my creativity, the knowledge that I'm talking about, it all comes from that, and I understand the connection to it. Do you see what I'm saying? And also, it is the highest state of enlightenment too, because now you combine your creativity, your intuition. Like I'm very intuitive, very intuitive, man. I'm saying I could pick up somebody's vibe like this, and I do. Oh, I travel. I fuck with spirits, but hey, you already know. But speaking of that though, yo, lately I've been getting some motherfucking cosmics pussy, man. Yo, that shit is nice. Get you some cosmic pussy. Fuck a couple spirits, man. I know. I know. I hope you're not spooked or anything. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta get players out there. Mayday, Mayday. Y'all looking at fat asses, nigga. You gotta get you some cosmic pussy, man. I don't know if it was a shoon or goon, but whoever was there, shit, baby, you welcome to come back. I'm throwing that shit in the fucking ether. Ezili don't throw Ezili free that shit, he come back. We gotta do that thing again. For sure. For sure. Gee, nigga. But anyway, so you fail to know what you want, what you like. And we all know when you don't do what you like, you don't know what you like, you go by it. You just do anything. That's what like a fucking bitch do. You know what I'm saying? Like this nigga's fucking, everybody's fucking. Are you available? Y'all motherfuckers are too availables out here, man. Y'all gotta, you know what I'm saying? Listen, man, you can't be that available. The fuck? A repeated guess is never welcome. In other words, that's like being average. So I'm just telling you different aspect of what it's all mental. What's it Jay Z that said that? You see, what's the point in being average? The fuck? It's all different aspect of all the same thing. I unite all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Hmm. And that's what the shit is all about. Ooh, excuse me. I'm managed, well mannered. Okay. Uh huh. Mm. Let's get to it. So where the fuck was I gonna go with this, right? Damn, there you go. Hmm. Putting those pieces together. Meaning, if we're using that same desire example, right? Getting in touch with your desire, understand that all your desires are not the same, because at the end of the day, you don't want to be, you don't want your masters to be, your desires to be your master. Nah, you control that shit. For instance, I don't know, like, okay. All right, ladies. Your girlfriend's boyfriend, okay, may look good. You have a desire. You may have a desire. You're not gonna let the bitch know you wanna fuck the nigga, right? So you may have that desire to like, let me see what he got up in there. But then again, you think He said, "Hey, I got my relationship with my girlfriend. Getting that 30, you know what I'm saying? Well, if it was a nigga like me, it would probably be like hours. You know what I'm saying? That shit would have worth you a while. You know what I'm saying? But still though, let's just say I give you two of like 3, 4 hours, all right? Let's just go we're gonna go for 4 hours, right? So now there you go, you fuck me, right? That's 4 hours. Then you're also losing a friend. Could potentially be a lifetime, but not just the friend itself, yourself too. You know you're gonna feel fucked up. Fuck that bitch. How you gonna feel? Oh, you may say fuck that bitch and all that shit, and then you see her, you're gonna feel a certain way, dog. All I'm saying is those desires. There's a small one. There's a big one. The other one would be, you know what? Fuck that shit. I'm gonna keep my head up. You know what I'm saying? Then you get to feel good about yourself. Potentially keeping a friend. Well, fuck the friend. Most importantly, you. Oh, you feel good about that. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck if y'all bitches trying to act like you don't give a fuck. Like, listen, man, when you do something dirty, you know it, man. I mean, even if you don't want to admit it, you know what I'm saying? Come on, actually, you're gonna feel a certain way. So fuck everybody else. I'm talking about myself. I don't want to feel no type of way, but feeling good, motherfucker. Yeah, that's how I'm gonna feel out here. Feeling good, bitch. Yes. The fuck? Nah, I'm gonna feel good. Looking good, feeling good, smelling good, all of that shit. But for me to do that, I gotta love myself, right? And loving yourself, you gotta be in alignment with yourself, which means I would have to accept my desires. But just like I just told you, you know what I'm saying, you gotta pick and choose. That's where the wisdom comes in. Because not all desires are good, just like not all desires are bad. But now if you're saying fuck desires, then you fucked. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. So now you have no desires at all, then you become a fucking robot. I robot. That's why you always the physical has to come with the fucking that's why they come together. Your intellect is there to work for your intuition. They go hand in hand. Meaning when these motherfuckers are telling you you have to neglect certain part of you to be spiritual, that's a motherfucking lie. And that's why you are not fucking spiritual. That's why you go to church, but yet you're still the same person. What kind of knowledge are you getting? Even if you go to fucking school, that's dumb as fuck. You're going, you're gonna come out with some shit. Or your attitude will change, for God's sake. Maybe you'll think you're fucking better than somebody else. Because I don't know. You sat in the class for a few classes. Or maybe you have a lot of debts. Who the fuck knows, right? Because I'm still trying to figure this shit out for myself. And I had my masters too. Yeah, I'm wild. Hey, listen, you got to embrace both sides of you, man. The God side and that human side. They have to come together. If you don't use the word God, if it's too much for you, let's just say that intangible aspect of yourself, which would be your spirit, your intellect, your emotions, your feelings, right? And then your physical thing is on this side, if you're looking at me, you know, you good looking out here, baby. You're looking good, boy. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about it. So yeah, I mean, there's like so many different ways I could go with this shit too. But what we're talking about is the unification of the body and soul. And I'm also telling you too what happens or the implications of you denying or repressing your fucking emotions. It goes deeper than what you think. Because how it affects you is that now you don't know what you want. Because the desire is that fire, right? Is going to burn no matter what you put in it, right? So we're talking about making better choices here, but not denying yourself. Because your soul is having this experience and is using your body. And your mind is so confusing. That's why you don't know if you're dreaming or not. But the soul's trying to figure out what's real and what's not. Oh, I'm going. I'm taking you motherfuckers too far. That's a Patreon talk right here. So you're looking to figure it out. The more away you are from yourself, well, the less you're going to figure it out, obviously. But the closer you are to get to understand your senses, how they work, how they operate, doing your shadow work, which is the part of the soul experience, and that's how you truly get to be, you know what I'm saying, to understand what's happening here. Or to have a good earth experience, if you want to put it that way. Or another way of saying that, because if you're having a bad earth experience, guess what's going to happen? You returning again. Now you're being stuck in the cycle of birth and rebirth. Do you see what I'm saying? In other words, if you wake up, you wake up. But if you're still sleeping, well, you're still sleeping. So you come back again because you didn't fully wake up. Because everybody's conscious. You know what I'm saying? Because I used to call everybody dead, but as I'm tapping into more shit, you know what I'm saying? I realize that I'm not. The reality is I'm grasping the reality more for what it is. You see what I'm saying? Because if you're really looking at the world for what it is, yeah, you could say so and so is stupid, but I bet you there's something that so and so knows that you don't know. But that doesn't mean so and so is not stupid, though. He's still stupid, but yet he knows something. So that tells me, as I'm understanding the reality better, as my inner vision is getting stronger, getting wiser, aging like fine wine. Should I? I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop. You get the point, though. That's why you have to keep watering your garden. You always got to get better every day. I get better by the second. Can you tell? I just got better just now, nigga. I'm that slick, nigga. But anyway, getting to see reality for what it is. So therefore, I came to understand. Whoa, everybody's conscious. But when we say stupid, we're talking about the level of consciousness. Like how much does that person? How much light you have? You know what I'm saying? That's a small candle. You know what I'm saying? You want to become cosmic. You know what I'm saying? Now you become the generator. Come on now. Fuck with me. Fuck with me, man. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about the whole fucking atmosphere, like the energy, the electricity. You become electrified at this point. That's the word I was looking for. That goes hand in hand with your desire. That's just electric because of your spirit, right? Last time I checked, right? You good? You still here? I got you. I got you. That's why you can't, you know what I'm saying? The body and the mind has to come together. And then when they do, that's what the whole African spirituality is all about. Because you got to understand, right? The way Christianity was able to do it, or the whole European perspective of it, your desires are bad, sex is bad, and all them shits, right? And now the higher, what you would call now your occult European motherfuckers now, they telling you fuck Earth. You know, it's a higher version of the same bullshit. Fuck Earth or good and evil. They eat from the tree of good and evil. Duality. Good, bad, duality. They're not polarized. Polarity is like when you understand now this is the same side of the same coin. This is, two different sides of the same coin. And that's why too, when you become conscious here, like for me, I'm living a spiritual life. That's how I'm able to read the scriptures like the men, like the blind men. That's how I'm able to give sight to the blinds. That's how I'm able to move by faith. That's what that shit means. I'm just giving it to you in different layers and giving you in a fucking platter. Eat your meal, motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm definitely cooking. And that's what the whole shit's about, man. That's what it is. So you gotta embrace all aspect of yourself, man. When you do, then only then you realize everything is spiritual. If you feel bad about yourself or about your body, you're gonna act a certain way automatically. That's why you can't you can't break it apart. When you do, that's when anxiety fucking kicks in. Motherfuckers are going crazy. They want that other part of them. They're not complete. They're one-sided. They zombies, half human, losing their mind. How do you want it, nigga? This shit's crazy, but also simple too. You see what I'm saying? And that's where devotion, the work has to be done for you to get to that level, for you to wake yourself up. The mind and the body has to become together. The yin and the yang, harmony, ma'at. And that's what the whole African spirituality has always been about. Ma'at, harmony between the mind and the body, between the spirit and the non-spirit and the physic or the physical, however the fuck you want to call it. As that unification. Because they understand once you unite those two, you transcend. You shoot all the way up. In other words, now you're able to see beyond the veil. You see things for who they are, for what they are. So the whole African spirituality is right in front of you, but it's hidden in plain sight. Oh, I so love being a nigga, man. God damn, my nigga. I see why I chose to come. Listen, I couldn't be anything else. Because I feel like my flow wouldn't, you know what I'm saying? I just wouldn't flow right. You just know what I'm saying? Like, there would be something missing. But I knew what I was doing, though. I got the right body. You know what I'm saying? Load the shit up. You know what I'm saying? And here we are. You know what I'm saying? The melanin is activated. You got to activate it, though. Yeah, we all have that melanin. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That is true. It's got to be activated, though. You need that spark, the fire to do so. And that's where knowledge comes in. That's where you aligning yourself with yourself comes in. Then it's fire. It's ecstasy, baby. Oh, it's ecstasy. Listen, it's crazy, man. Like, even in the language, man. Like, when Haitian niggas, well, obviously I'm Haitian myself. You know what I'm saying? Yo, the whole vibration. That's why for me, that's what hip hop is. Come on, it's a watered down version, man. Hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? You're slanging enough. You see what I'm saying? Because our ancestors talk a certain way that was just insane. Like, yo, you guys got to check out the speech. I think I said that already. But the Bookman, uh, Dirty Bookman speech in the Haitian Revolution. That nigga said their God wants to enslave us, fuck us up, pretty much, right? And then our God, he didn't say there's Satan. He said they're God. So we understood our language already was like slang. That's what I'm trying to tell you. And a lot of you motherfuckers, and I think I had a whole video on that shit too. I put that shit out a long time ago. I'll check it out in my shit. Because I was talking about language, man, and slangs. Have you ever noticed every European language that's ever been given to a nigga? We tweak it, we turn it into a slang. When you do that, it's not because you can are not able to speak like the way they speak. We know it. That's why a nigga is able to flip it. If you put that nigga in fucking corporate America, he'll be the best motherfucker like Obama. That's why Obama is telling you, yo, nigga, I know what you know. Even when the nigga be swagging and all that shit, he's telling you, nigga, I know what you know. But now what I'm telling you is not just the behavior itself. It comes with the way we vibrate. It's a whole vibration. Now they may try to make you think because you're stupid, but that's not what it is. Um, but you vibrate on a whole different vibration. That's why all of these fucking masters are telling you you are the gods, meaning the way you vibrate along with nature. We all speak slangs. Oh, that shit was bad, bro. But we're really saying good. What that means is we're saying something that is good could be bad and something that is bad could be good, which is reality, which is nature. All the fucking organic you talking about, there's poison too. Nature could kill your ass. But I also will give you your motherfucking sea moss. Anything that is good could be bad. Anything that is bad could be good. So now when we unite ourselves with nature, now we get to understand all the bad side of nature and all the good side of nature. That's why in Africans, not just spirituality, these motherfuckers are living with fucking lions. Yo, I was a friend of mine. Yo, Ricky, respect, man. Thank you, brother. You sent me this video, right? Showing me, what the fuck do you call them niggas, man? Crocodiles, I guess, right? There's a part in the Dogons. Oh, I gotta put this shit in the fucking link, man. Yo, you guys, yo, thank you, bro. Appreciate you. Ricky, my nigga. And what that shit was pretty much talking about is that it's okay. I'll tell you, I'll give you one better. I mean, I'm going too far. I'm going too far. Even though you got to check that shit out. I'll definitely try to put the link. Or Ricky, if I miss it, brother, you see this video, please put the link down, so that other people could check it out. Respect, brother. You already know Gonzalo Deja, I respect it. So, Avatar, when the guy was trying to push, like, I don't know I don't know what part it was. I don't know. But the lady was telling her, "You a child," meaning you're not in alignment with nature. You don't know what's happening. You're not aware. Another way of saying you're a child, you are not awakened. But fit this out though. What she was doing, if you remember that scene, which I don't remember exactly, I think it was I don't know, like at night, like, because the African knows, what I'm saying? There's certain tricks that they know. And those tricks, I'm just saying tricks for lack of better terms, well, that's what I'm explaining right now. Because of their fucking harmony with nature, they understand how to treat certain animals, even though they may look as, what I'm saying, but if you don't know how to control them, they will fucking bite you, they will kill you and do all that shit. So that's in an Avatar, I think it was reflecting that. I don't remember exactly what it was. If it was fucking insect, that was I don't know what the fuck. I can't remember. But if you understand what I'm talking about, make a comment. I'm saying, remind me of that scene or what the fuck it was about. But I'm pretty sure what I'm saying, it was a depiction of that clip or that part or that idea. That it's all connected. So do you see what I'm saying? When you become in harmony, it's the same thing. Once you start neglecting your negative side of yourself, you come together with yourself, which means you come to term with yourself. You're taking accountability for yourself. You know what? I'm no longer going to say such and such. Nah, I didn't take responsibility. Now you become empowered, right? But for you to become empowered, your God would have to be different, or even the way you look at God. It would be hard for you to be empowered or to be empowered if you got to be humble. If being empowered means, you're fucking arrogant. So you'll never get to know who yourself is because it's all part of yourself. But I guess The ironic part in this is that as you become determined with yourself, you, in other words, that's how you come to heal yourself, right? That's healing. Understanding why you were doing certain things. Now you're taking accountability. Now you're not blaming anybody else. You forgive everybody, or you accepting shit. However you want to put it, it's all the same shit, or different aspect, depending on what your situation is. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people are suffering because, and I did say that shit, and that shit happened to me too, because you don't want to accept reality. Yo, had Will Smith was like, you know what, Jada, don't fucking love me. It's okay. She doesn't love me. There's nothing I could do about that. He been trying so many different things. When a bitch don't want you, she don't want you, bro. You have to learn how to accept that. Once you accept that, I'm telling you, it's not a problem anymore. It's only a problem when you're trying to fight it. How the fuck would you not accept? Then guess what? Then you're gonna have to prove yourself. You keep giving your energy, and that's why you don't chase. And a bitch that love you too, nigga, believe me, she'll serve you that pussy on the platter. Oh, it's yours whenever you want it. You don't want it now, but I'll wait. But remember that pussy is yours. You don't force it, dog. All you gotta let a bitch know, bitch, I wanna fuck you. If she wanna fuck you too, then that's when, then you could work it out from there. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes when she does, I'm just like she would bring it out on a platter. No, man. That's just the way it goes. But not just that though. I'm saying this to say when you accept reality, that's when you become empowered. You suffer less. You fight less. Do you understand what I'm saying? But for you to have any of that stuff, you gotta be in alignment with yourself. Then you become when you become in alignment with yourself, then you'll be able to be like, okay, so and so is doing this, not because of me, because of them. It's okay. Not everybody gotta love me though. It's okay. It's okay, man. When you find a nigga that loves you, you know what I'm saying? Like Trinity. Oh my God. Yo. Let's talk some shit. Let's talk some shit. Trinity. She's on my list. Machine guns. See? Trinity Lane on that shit. Yo, if you see that Matrix, I think it's the second Matrix, right? When Neo was trying to get the key maker. No, 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 no. He was trying to talk to whoever the fuck that motherfucker was. Not the key maker. The key maker actually came with him. You know what I'm saying? That's why he had to get the key maker to whoever the fuck that motherfucking name was. I don't remember. Make a comment. It's yours, dog. You got it. But I hope you know what I'm talking about, right? And then something happened. You know what I'm saying? And then that nigga told Trinity, yo, it's only 5 minutes. Trinity, are you sure about this? And Neo was begging her not to go in the Matrix, right? And then he was like, yo, you sure about this? Only 5 minutes? Yo, she looked at him and said, how the fuck did you say? Yo, I would burn this. Nah, he said some shit. I'll burn the whole fucking place down in 5 minutes. Even this motherfucker couldn't say shit. I'm like, what? And I'm like, nigga, when a bitch love you, Damn, my nigga. It's a different ball game. Do yourself that favor. Let them go. Find the one that loves you, dog. When that motherfucker loves you, man, she'll turn the whole fucking bill in 5 fucking minutes. She had to go in there to say fucking Neil. That's extraordinary, nigga. Never love a. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, how the fuck would you talk to, like, okay, you want to love a bitch that's not calling you? Hell yeah, wait. Let me get this. Are you gonna love a bitch that's not even calling you, dog? She ain't doing nothing for you. You gonna love that? That's mind control. That's the battle between the sexes. There's no love. There's nothing. Save yourself. Now, my niggas, I'm giving you all some games, man. Save yourself. But the one that loves you, though, you will know. Okay. And that's all Kevin Samuel got to talk about. I mean, I'm not saying I ain't saying none of that shit. I ain't no relationship coach, none of that shit. But I know some shit. I'm just saying. I just know some shit. You know what I mean? Nah, man. Take it easy, man. Accept. I'm saying all of this to say, let's get back. I mean, I was just tripping for a second. You know what I'm saying? Excuse myself. Excuse my French. Pardonnez-moi. Okay. So yeah, but anyway, what I'm really talking about here is that you have to acknowledge these things about you. Do you see what I'm saying? And by accepting reality, you know what I'm saying? That's what's gonna make you humble. That's how you become humble in life. You know, having money, yeah, that's good, of course. Not having money, hey, guess what, man? That's part of life too. We all been broke, and we've all been having money. It's life, man. How do you take it though? That's what makes a difference. I'm just saying. I'm looking good out here, baby. I'm looking so far. Let me know. You got a comment, man. All right, that motherfucker. Are you looking good? Just you know what I'm saying. That's all. I'll be all right. You know what I'm saying. Let's help me get this head a little bit bigger. We gotta flame this motherfucker. Nah, man. We down to earth as fuck, nigga. You have no idea. We're flying with our feet on the ground. That's how I'm flying. With my feet on the ground. Yes, sir. But anyway, I hope I was able to give you something. Oh shit. It's over an hour. I have to break the shit down. But anyway, you already know nothing but love. Haïtien, l'esprit, Mali.